Hello. Okay, this video is just about the switch from blue robe to white robe and kind of the difference. So, thing is that there's actually two kinds of blue robe diet. There's like maybe you have a health problem like I do. I was type 2 diabetes. I just reversed it. I'm now just pre-diabetic, but I've been diagnosed with a fatty liver. I used to drink a lot of alcohol. I've cut out the alcohol, and I've done my studies, and the things I've learned are in here. And I'm trying to finish reversing my diabetes, and I'm trying to reverse and get rid of my fatty liver. Okay, so there's the blue robe diet that's trying to fix a health problem, and many of the health problems in America are the same. Overweight. It's because of how we eat, because of all the white flour and sugar and high fructose corn syrup and too many carbs and thinking fat's bad and some of the lies we've been told and the problems and errors in Babylon's diet. It can be fixed with the blue robe diet that's also called the keto diet or the low carb diet. Okay. So there's that, but then once I cure that, I could either just do the regular blue robe diet, which would include any of the breakfast ideas that's a keto, like you could have a keto breakfast idea, and you're not so much worried about the strict rules of the intermittent fast, but yet you're still kind of doing the same thing, you're having a keto breakfast. You're having the salad in between breakfast and lunch, and then for lunch you're having either a keto sandwich or you're having the kale hemp shake, and then for dinner you're having like a keto dinner, it could be any of the keto dinners, okay? But the problem is that that's not a really good lifestyle for the rest of your life, Like the blue robe diet is more like just preparing you and cleansing yourself from Babylon and fixing yourself so that you can go on the real diet of the Yan Sui, which is the white robe diet. The white robe diet sometimes has the keto coffee for breakfast, but might have an egg sandwich with whole wheat bread and an egg sandwich. Might even have, it's possible if you're doing lots of athletics and you're really tired, you might also have a grapefruit or an orange, some kind of citrus with it, which has a really low glycemic index. Or you might still have keto coffee. If you're not hungry, don't eat. It's a big thing. So you might still just have the keto coffee on the white robe diet. Or you might have one of the keto breakfasts, or you might even just have the egg sandwich with bread, but you would not have a real big beefy breakfast with potatoes and bacon and a whole bunch of stuff like that. You might add bacon to your sandwich if you're an athlete or something and you feel like that's what you need. Okay? Then the white robe diet, whether it's the white robe diet or the blue robe diet, the meal in between breakfast and lunch, you would have that salad. Okay? But if you're a white robe diet and for lunch, if you're not gonna have, if you're not gonna have the kale hemp shake for lunch, then you've just reduced a bunch of your vegetables. You want to have 7 to 9 cups of vegetables a day. So if you're not having the kale shake, that's like 3 cups of kale. That's a lot less healthy. Kale is like one of the powerhouses of this whole thing, So if you're gonna do that, then either have the kale shake with one of your meals or something. Try to, unless you can eat kale by itself. I think kale's gross, just raw by itself. But you might replace the salad with the kale shake or something like that, but just like try to keep in no matter what you do, try to keep in all the vegetables. The salad in between breakfast and lunch is probably like 2 or 3, it's probably like 3 cups of vegetables. Then the kale shake is another 3 cups of vegetables. And then with dinner you have cooked vegetables, which is probably another 2 or 3 cups of vegetables. So now you've had enough vegetables. So you keep those vegetables no matter what diet you're doing. But The biggest difference between the blue robe diet and the white robe diet is that the whole low carb keto thing is not, it's not healthy just to do like forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Carbs are good for you, and you know what, you need the fiber from the fruit and the wheats and everything like that for your digestive tract. I know not everybody agrees, you know, and there's even some doctors that say that's not true, but when you do it, you see, you know, like when you're eating fruit and bread, you can, like when you poo, basically, your poo's not, you know, it doesn't sink to, it's healthier, okay? Like it's obvious that that's a good thing. So the white robe diet, because you're trying to be eco-friendly with the environment, everything you've eaten so far is basically vegan, you know? So for dinner, you go over, and I'll leave a link in the description box for the green robe diet. But for dinner, you go to the green. You can have anything still from the keto diet if you feel like it for dinner. But more likely you would go to the green robe diet, which is flexitarian. Sometimes it has meat, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it's vegan, sometimes it's lacto vegetarian, sometimes it's pesca vegetarian, you know. But it has a vegetarian/vegan tendency, and often is straight up vegan or vegetarian. So pick one of those things, because they always have a grain, and you know, a brown bread, a brown rice, or a wheat, you know, healthy pasta. You know, it's so pick a dinner from that. So blue robe, there's 3 diets then. Blue robe, trying to fix a health problem, which is the strict keto diet and intermittent fasting. The regular blue robe diet, which doesn't really purposely try to be keto or intermittent fasting, but keeps the same concepts. And then there's the white robe diet, which keeps the same concepts as the blue robe diet, that is not trying to fix health problems, but for dinner picks a green robe meal, a green robe diet meal for dinner, okay? And then that's how you live your life the rest of your life. So everything you learn, you take with you, and there's no big, huge difference, but there is at the same time.